Obviously, music is a big part of my life. The reason to be there, it's not because somebody else is doing that, but the reason is that I figured out myself that I want to do this.
Punk is in every area in my life involved. I could say punk is my life.
The title of the new album, Outsider by Choice, it's kind of like we have been outsiders in punk rock, in the band scene, the punk scene in Finland, everywhere, all the time, doing our own thing, even though it's not the trend at the moment. Because even in punk rock, there's trends all the time, and even the most like whatever cool bands or whatever, they are trendy and they are following somebody else. But we have always been like playing the same style from the first day, since 15 years. Following my heart and what I feel like and doing the things that I care about. I started to play the drums when I was 9, when I heard the first Kiss record, and I wanted to be Gene Simmons. Even though he's not a drummer, but somehow I just, told my mom, hey, I want drums, and then she bought me drums, and I started to play them like 8 hours a day. I was totally like enthusiastic about it.
I guess music been in my life the whole time since I was 9. I started to play piano.
When I did it for like, I don't know how many years, like maybe 7 years. And somehow I got like into, skateboarding. And then through skateboarding, we heard all those punk rock songs on the skate videos. It was not really like punk rock in the beginning. It was just that kind of music that you listen to when you're skating. Skate music. And then, it totally hit me.
I started to play bass when I was 14, and then I started to play drums when Wasted was formed.
Back in the day, it was one thing. Skating and punk rock goes hand in hand. There's no difference. It's a way of expressing yourself, who you are. You make it art, Skateboarding is art as well, and it's a subculture like punk rock. And it's also like a way of life. And they both go hand in hand, kind of like similar attitude, doing your own thing, being like honest to yourself, not following any other people, just expressing yourself through those things, skateboarding and punk rock.
the ones who can be trusted. Why are disgusted by all these hypocrites and fears? It's written on the faces of the millions killed. This is just the way it goes.
I'm observing people and the world, everything that's happening all the time, and then that reflects to the lyrics and the music, you know.
You are the ones who can be trusted. I am disgusted by all this hypocrites and fears. You are the ones who won't be caught out. When I keep it clear, I won't go on throw myself today.
When I write lyrics, I'm always thinking globally, because I'm as far as possible from like a patriot, or I don't give a fuck about any countries or whatever. It's the world. It's not like countries here and borders here and races here and there. It's people are one. The world is one. Of course, it's kind of like naive to say that, but you know, that's what I think. That I always don't draw any limits or lines. That these people are there and these people are there, whatever. So I'm always like talking about the world in general, not about Finland.
There was one of those careless days. We took a ride on the old train. Wanted that to get away. Wow, leave this fucking place.
It's too narrow-minded to only focus on one country, your people, whatever. It's everybody's living here, you know. People should just go outside, explore the world, and open your mind.
All those wasted days. What another new trade. Without everyone to be who we are today. All those wicked ways. What another new trade. Without everyone to be who we are today. Who we are today.
Otherwise, if I didn't do that, I guess I would be pretty depressed, because I'm thinking about things all the time, and I would just freak out if I didn't write it on paper or like express it, you know, write a song about it. I have to do it, you know. It's sometimes I totally hate it. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it, but then I just find myself playing the guitar and writing a song, you know. I have so much like anger and shitty things happening to me, so that I just have to. It's an endless flood of things coming out, and I have to do it. It's kind of like a therapy. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I doing this? You know, and of course sometimes I'm doubting myself. Can I do it? You know. Why would anybody be interested in what I do? It's a big reward when you play shows and people are totally freaking out with your music and stuff, singing along to the lyrics, and then after the show they come to talk to you that, oh fuck, those lyrics made me really think, you know, and gave me like energy to go through bad times or whatever in life, and I have like affected their life in some ways, you know. So that's like the biggest reward what you get, more than any amounts of money or fame or whatever. That's one thing that makes me going, you know.
Nowadays it's a huge part of my life. I'm unemployed. I play in 7 bands and listen to Juergen Lamprecht, which is fucking great. Punk is in every area in my life. It's involved there. I could say punk is my life. It's not a fashion, but it's kind of big movement. So there's loads and loads of different kind of people in punk scene, and some of them are not so political. It's more into drinking beer and listening to music, and other wing is really like extreme political things, like straight edge vegan movement, which is like getting bigger again in Finland.
It's different from place to place and country to country. But for example, in Finland it's pretty, attitude driven, It's not only music, but people are into it because of the attitude, because of the message and the way of life, not only music. And in some countries it could be like, a lot of times in America or whatever, it's fashion, just it's only the looks and the music, and I don't think it's nothing like that, I think it's a way of life, it's attitude, it's everything that you do. Of course, like, it's not that you have to do something because it's punk rock. No, it doesn't go like that. I can do anything. It's what is not punk rock as well, For me, it's like no borders, no limits. It's like freedom from all the rules or whatever. And of course, that's kind of like a contradiction, because punk rock is a lot of times it's really narrow-minded. It has to be a certain sound, has to be a certain style, the look, everything. That's what I don't like about punk rock, because it should be a freedom of expression, freedom of doing what you like and not follow anybody. And that's what Wasted is about, I think.
I can't live without punk rock. I will do it till I die, I guess. Or till, at least as long as I can.
Hard day at the office. Being true to yourself, being true to your friends, trying to be happy, try to make other people happy. If you can't change the world, you can change the world of your own,